Step into a world where malevolence knows no bounds, where upper moon demons forge unholy bonds with spirit Pokemon to become forces of darkness unlike anything you've ever seen. Hantengu, Ditto. Hantengu, Upper Moon 4, finds his perfect Pokemon partner in Ditto, the duplicating transform Pokemon. Hantengu uses the Blood Demon Art, manifestation of the conceited emotions. This allows him to generate 4 clones based on different emotions: Zoakuten, Aizetsu, Karaku, and Yurogi. Similarly, Ditto embodies deception by seamlessly transforming into a flawless copy of any Pokemon it encounters. The shared gift for self-replication makes Hantengu and Ditto an unparalleled duo of deceit. Just as Hantengu splits to avoid demon slayers and attacks from all angles, Ditto relies on its transformative powers to confound opponents. Additionally, Hantengu can recombine his clones, while Ditto can revert to its true amorphous form, further showcasing their parallel talents, from complementing their illusion casting abilities to amplifying their elusive natures. This is the ideal partnership between Hantengu and Ditto. Kokushibo, Hydreigon. Kokushibo, Upper Moon 1, finds his perfect Pokemon counterpart in Hydreigon, the brutal 3-headed Pokemon. As the strongest of the Upper Moons, Kokushibo possesses immense power and skill as a swordsman. His cold and calculating fighting style allows him to mercilessly cut down both demons and demon slayers alike. Similarly, Hydreigon represents the pinnacle of destructive power amongst Pokemon with its 3 Hydra-like heads, each capable of blasting opponents with elemental attacks. Hydreigon's penchant for violence and wanton destruction mirrors Kokushibo's capacity for cruelty and devastation. In battle, Kokushibo unleashes vicious techniques like the Moons of Serenity and Crystalline Blades, overwhelming opponents with his strength. This aligns with Hydreigon's ability to pummel foes and surroundings with its Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, and Tri-Attack techniques. Just as Kokushibo ruthlessly pursues absolute power, Hydreigon seeks to evolve and grow stronger by any means necessary. Overall, the pairing of Kokushibo and Hydreigon brings together 2 terrifyingly powerful and vicious entities. Gyoko, Toxapex. Gyoko, Upper Moon 5, finds his perfect Pokemon partner in Toxapex, the venomous, brutal star Pokemon. Gyoko utilizes his artistic talents to conjure lethal toxins and venoms. His Blood Demon Art, Crimson Lotus Sea of Corpses, unleashes a tide of poisonous liquid that kills anything it touches. Similarly, Toxapex can secrete extremely toxic fluids from the spines covering its body. Its mere touch can poison and harm enemies. Both Gyoko and Toxapex weaponize poison for offensive purposes. While other Pokemon may have toxic capabilities, Toxapex matches Gyoko's creativity and precision in employing poison. For example, Gyoko coats his blades in complex paralytic toxins to disable victims. Likewise, Toxapex can obediently coat its spines with customized venoms on command. The pairing of Gyoko and Toxapex brings together 2 imaginative and sadistic poison masters. Douma, Frostlass. Douma, Upper Moon 2, finds his ideal Pokemon partner in Frostlass, the haunting Snowland Pokemon. As one of Busan's strongest demons, Douma possesses an ice-cold disposition and complete lack of empathy for human life. His Blood Demon Art, Freezing Fog, Wired Hair Prison, unleashes an icy explosion that freezes victims to death. Similarly, Frostlass emits a ghostly cold air from its body that can freeze opponents solid. Both Douma and Frostlass share the ability to fatally freeze enemies with frigid techniques. Additionally, Douma's detached, emotionless nature in battle aligns with Frostlass having no discernible facial features or expressions. While Douma masquerades as an affable ally, his true self is revealed in combat as cold and ruthless. Likewise, Frostlass uses its white kimono to appear harmless before unleashing its icy wrath. The pairing of Douma and Frostlass brings together 2 chilling yet deceiving entities. Gyutaro, Bisharp. Gyutaro, Upper Moon 6, finds his perfect Pokemon partner in Bisharp, the bladed sword blade Pokemon. As one of the oldest demons, Gyutaro harbors intense vengeance against demon slayers for his sister's death. He wields a razor-sharp scythe in conjunction with his Blood Demon Art, Slicing Wave Dance, to slice enemies to shreds. Similarly, Bisharp's entire body is formed of razor-sharp blades, which it uses to relentlessly slash and impale opponents. The shared affinity for blade-based attacks and unquenchable fighting spirit of Gyutaro and Bisharp make them an ideal pair. Additionally, Gyutaro utilizes a poisonous second mouth to fatally infect his victims. This mirrors Bisharp's ability to coat its bladed arms with toxic substances for added lethality. While other Pokemon have blades, Bisharp matches Gyutaro's specific skills as a vengeance-driven slayer wielding poison blades. Daki, Salazzle. Daki, the venomous sibling of Upper Moon 6, finds her toxic Pokemon equivalent in Salazzle, the venomous toxic lizard Pokemon. As a demon, Daki utilizes poisonous attacks while also harboring immense jealousy towards any woman more beautiful than her. Similarly, only the female Salazzle emits a toxic gas to poison and incapacitate both enemies and potential mating competition. The jealous and poisonous natures of Daki and Salazzle make them natural allies. Additionally, Daki can extend her sashes to grapple or constrict enemies, much like Salazzle uses its flexible tails to ensnare prey. While other Pokémon possess venom, Salazzle mirrors Daki's distinctive blend of toxic skills and envy-driven aggression toward fellow females. The pairing of Daki and Salazzle unites two spiteful poison specialists. Nakime, Exploud. Nakime, the new Upper Moon 4 after Hantengu's death, finds her ideal Pokémon partner in Exploud, the bellowing loud noise Pokémon. Nakime possesses a blood demon art called Disorienting Tune, which allows her to produce high-pitched sonic vibrations that can discombobulate opponents. Similarly, Exploud can unleash deafening shockwaves by expelling air from the tubes on its body. The loud, explosive sounds it creates can knock out opponents. Both Nakime and Exploud weaponize sound and vibrations for disorienting and disabling effects during battle. Additionally, Nakime uses an enhanced sense of hearing to predict her enemies' actions and movements. Likewise, Exploud's large ears and horns allow it to pick up even the faintest sounds to track its targets. The pairing of Nakime and Exploud brings together two sound-based masters. Akaza, Incineroar. Akaza, Upper Moon 3, finds his perfect Pokémon partner in Incineroar, the blazing heal Pokémon. As a former martial artist, Akaza maintains a competitive, hot-blooded nature even after becoming a demon. His blood demon art Destructive Death, Disorder, unleashes barrages of shockwave-infused punches. Similarly, Incineroar fights with a passionate spirit and desire to overwhelm opponents with its fiery wrestling moves. Both Akaza and Incineroar share an innate love of battling and testing their skills. Additionally, Akaza can ignite his fists with flames to boost his punches, much like Incineroar's ability to wreath itself in fire during battles. While other Pokémon may utilize fire, Incineroar matches Akaza's close combat burning fighting style. The pairing of Akaza and Incineroar unites two intensely competitive warriors of flame. Kaigaku, Aerodactyl. Kaigaku, former Demon Slayer and Upper Moon 6, finds his perfect Pokémon partner in Aerodactyl, the fossilized fossil Pokémon. As a child, Kaigaku trained to become a Demon Slayer and mastered wind-breathing techniques. However, his jealousy towards Zenitsu led him to turn traitor and become a demon. Similarly, Aerodactyl is a prehistoric Pokémon revived from fossilization to wreak havoc in the modern world. Both Kaigaku and Aerodactyl were once dormant allies who became dangerous enemies. Additionally, Kaigaku's wind breathing allows him to generate slicing gusts of wind to attack opponents. Likewise, Aerodactyl can whip up devastating windstorms by flapping its large wings. The shared affinity for wind-based attacks makes Kaigaku and Aerodactyl natural partners. With Aerodactyl's ancient aerial abilities, Kaigaku can push his wind breathing to new destructive levels. Muzan Kibutsuji, Giratina. Muzan Kibutsuji, the Demon King, finds his ideal Pokémon counterpart in Giratina, the banished renegade Pokémon. As the first demon, Muzan possesses immense dark power and a drive to upend the natural order to create chaos. His goal is to infect all of humanity with his blood, transforming them into chaotic demons like himself. Similarly, Giratina was banished for its violence to the Distortion World, a realm of antimatter it controls. Both Muzan and Giratina are immensely powerful rebels who seek to spread disorder. Additionally, Muzan can manipulate his body to take on amorphous shapes and avoid attacks. This mirrors Giratina's ability to shift between its altered and origin forms. While other Pokémon have dark powers, Giratina embodies the chaotic evil that defines Muzan. Together, the synergistic partnership between Muzan and Giratina represents the peak of sinister and rebellious strength. Their shared might and monstrous abilities will plunge the world into pandemonium.